Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of SkyFactory. In this episode I want to focus a little bit on storage and getting ourselves some better storage. And the first thing that I want to do is, if we have a look at, what's the mod called again? Barrels. If we have a look at this, there's actually this key here that we're going to craft up, and I'm hoping this works how I'm thinking this is going to work. Let me grab some. I did have another one of these somewhere. There we go. And let's see how this works. So, I'm kind of hoping this allows us to lock this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a barrel there. And I want to know if I do that, it's going to do it like that, which is what I was a little bit worried would happen. Which unfortunately is going to make placing these slightly more difficult than I had anticipated. That's going to be troubling to say the least, but I mean, do I want to do that, or do I want to do something that I can, if I do cobblestone, I could just vein mine it. So yeah, let's do cobblestone. I'll show you guys exactly how I want to get my storage system set up in this episode and how it's going to be used from here on forwards. My cobbles over here, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. Right, let's actually just use this key first, see what this key does. So that locks it, which is exactly what I wanted it to do, which is good. So I don't know exactly how my storage system is going to work in excruciating detail, but I do have a reasonable idea. Okay, a reasonable idea being kind of, let's hope this works idea. So let's bring this up. I want to bring this up 4 because I want them to be in rows of 4. So let's do this, which means bringing them up just one more. There we go. And then we go ahead and we just not pick block that. Okay, fine. Whatever, game. So I guess we'll do the top one. So we've done this out in 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going from here. We've got 5 in each direction. So 2. Actually, is that right? No, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's put us 5 in this direction. Now I don't know if there's a way to actually. Let me just try this. No, they're in storage drawers. If you held a key in your right hand, your off hand anyway, when you place stuff, it locked it automatically. Now if I lock this, let's just say that if I lock it, it means that I have to unlock it before I can actually put things into it. Okay. Which is a little bit on the worrisome side, but that's okay. That's okay. So, the reason that I'm creating these is because I want things to be stored in them. So, let me have a little bit of think about this and how I want this to be. Let's see. I would like some breaks between them, but let me just see. There's multiple things that we get from here. So we are going to need. So let me just have a little look here. Let me clean up my inventory a minute and keep the key. And let me just grab one of everything here. So we have jungle leaves, we have jungle wood. We will have jungle saplings as well, and we'll have sticks. So I need to make sure I get jungle saplings. We'll have spruce saplings, spruce wood. Again, sticks, that's fine, and spruce saplings. So it seems that each 3 is going to generate 3 things. And as for byproducts, it looks like we're not going to get many in the sense of additional byproducts. I mean, we are going to get some. I think that we're obviously going to get apples here, which is again another byproduct that we need to deal with. So these are 3 byproducts, but as for terms of standard stuff, we're just getting this. So how would that translate over here? So I would need 3. I would need 3, 6. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3s. So if we go 1, 2, no, that wouldn't work. Actually, I tell you what would work. I don't know actually. No, I'm thinking about this. Okay, let's just start putting things in here. Let's say we're going to put spruce wood here. Okay. We'll put jungle wood there. And we'll put dark oak wood here. And we'll put acacia here. We'll put oak wood here. And we'll put birch wood over here. Okay, and then we'll put the associated leaves above it. So if we put jungle leaves there, we put dark oak here, dark oak, yeah. We put birch leaves there. We put oak leaves above the oak. We put acacia leaves above the acacia and the spruce leaves above the spruce. We do need to quickly sleep. And this is more of just a build episode rather than a progression episode. I do want to sort out some sort of storage so we're more organized. Like I said, I don't want this to be another Let's Play where everyone has a messy startup base, and I want this to be one where I actually have a reasonable base and it's kind of logical as well. So if we do that, okay, and then we worry about the byproducts later. Let's take these. We've got dark oak above the dark oak, we've got spruce above the spruce, we've got acacia above the acacia, we've got birch there, and we obviously haven't got jungle yet, but we'll get jungle in just a little bit. And then what we can do is we can put the byproducts here, because these are the byproducts, aren't they? We put these ones in the middle, so we put cocoa beans, that, and then we've got the ones at the top if we need anything else. So let's just lock these so that nothing else can be put in these, and I'm hoping that this still allows us to put stuff into it. We'll check that in just a brief little minute. So let's go grab some acacia wood, and hopefully this allows us to place acacia in here. So actually let's do jungle. Let's do jungle. Ah, cool, we got jungle saplings. That's exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. So jungle leaves, jungle leaves, jungle leaves. Yes, it does. So we can still put stuff in here when they're locked. We just can't think it. And we can take things out, and even if we take them all out, it still remains in there. Good. So that's that done. And we've got this top row for additional extras. So let's get this taken out. Oh, they're really not going to give me that. Okay, fine. I'll have it this way. Okay, why is that one different? I don't know. And then let's take this one out. And then that's going to sort that out. So let me get some more work done, guys, because I don't want to bore you with doing the same thing. We did a little bit on camera. And then I'll come back to you in just a little bit. Welcome back, guys. And I've got some more in place now. Enough that I want to move on to the next part of the storage system. And a bit of an hiccup. But as you can see, I made a small mistake. This shouldn't have actually been recessed one. It should have been like this one, which is here. I accidentally put the pillars back one further, but that's okay. I'm not going to change it now. It's just too much hassle. But yeah, so I actually want to get into how we're going to go about automating this. And because sort of coming over here, picking up every single one of these chests and putting them manually in place is going to take a significantly long period of time. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to double up on the logs for the oak. I'm going to also put one in the middle there, simply because, well, there's going to be a lot of oak wood. A lot of oak wood. So, what I want to do is I want to take up here, I want to take up 4 chests. That's what we're going to have here. 4 chests. And this is going to be sort of like our dumping ground. This is going to be where we put all of our stuff. This is going to be where it all gets extracted into here. So if we actually come back here and knock out this wall a little bit, we're going to get into a little bit more automation than what we've been into previously. Let's get rid of that. Doesn't really make much of a difference, but this is good. So what we want to get into is something called item docks, which, if I remember rightly, is lead and tin. So if we come here and we go to item docks, here we go, item ducks. We're going to go with these ones here, and can't right click to get a full stack, but I think I'm gonna need about 2 stacks of this. How does it say? Usage item. Okay. In before it said something else that I didn't completely get. And now I actually want to make sure these connect, because that's the problem. But before we do that, we're going to need something called a servo. Servo. Which is this thing here, which is iron, glass, and redstone. Okay. So we've got iron. Have I got any more iron? Is that literally like all the iron that I have? No, I've got more iron here. Glass and redstone. Cool. Make ourselves a servo. And I'm going to want 4 servos, which is actually the right amount there. And basically what this does is this transports items for us automatically. Just fully automated. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to pop them on the back of the chests. And we're going to put the servo on the back of the chest. The servo is going to tell it to extract. We are going to say ignored, because I want this to always extract regardless of whether or not there's a signal. So there we go. And the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to hope these connect. And it looks like they do connect. And so if we pop these on here, this means that these are going to try and put it in. We don't need a servo on these because we're not extracting, we're only inserting. And they insert automatically. Now I'm a little bit upset that there is an end of IO in this pack, but there really isn't much that I can do about that. So let's get some more of these on here. These ones all seem to have something in them, however the top ones don't, so I'm not going to put one on there yet because I haven't locked the top ones. So there we go, and we'll just link those up. So that is right. Yes, that is right. So if I come over here now and I grab, say, all of this stuff. Let's just say we grab this stuff. I take this over here to these chests, which I haven't connected up like an idiot. Oh man, I tell you. There's going to be let's get rid of you, because this is going to connect this way. There we go, look. There we go. And let's say that I pop these in here. Let's put these coal acorns in here. Let's put those in there. Let's pop these in there. Just all the stuff that we know we've got. That should start, as you can see, slowly extracting them. It is a little bit of a slow process, unfortunately. But we can speed this up later on down the line with faster item ducts, with faster stuff. It shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Come on, let me sleep. Let me sleep. But that's going to automatically put them into those chests for us, and we don't have to worry a little bit about it at all. Now, I am going to hook up these to them, but I want to move the hopping bonsais over to this side and have an entire row of just hopping bonsais from all the different trees, and I haven't quite got all of them in place yet because there is a significant portion more that I need to put in place. But as you can see now, this is starting to get down, and they'll start to end up over here. And that means that we don't have to worry about it. It's just going to take care of it automatically. So let me get the ones moved over that I've done. Well, let me get the vast majority of these moved over, and then I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Welcome back, guys, and I've been working on moving most of the stuff over here. I've started moving the bonsais over here, as you can see. But I am running into the issue that most of my chests are filling up. Remember, we are putting a significantly large portion of items into the system to begin with. But obviously, when these go down, then we won't have that much. I'm hoping that these do go down, even though we are still producing some here. Let me show you exactly how these are working. I've got simply these on the chest. I've got the chest because I like a buffer. You could potentially put these straight onto these and have no problem. I've never tried that, but I like the buffer of a chest. Just in case, for some reason, these chests get blocked up with other items and I need birchwood for whatever reason, I'm going to have at least some birchwood gathering here in the buffer chest. So I still have to move over the others over here. But I've cleared out a space here, and I kind of wanted to work on this with you guys because I want to create some sort of like auto smelter over here. Simply because when we start building the base, I'm going to be using stone. I don't want to use just cobblestone. I also want to use stone as well. Let me see if I can get myself some oak wood here and bring a pillar where I exactly want the pillar. And I think that this is going to be one of those ones that slightly comes out a little bit here, just because of the size of this thing. And it's just going to be a very simple smelter. It's not going to be anything super amazing. You've probably seen these in vanilla. We're just going to put some hoppers going into here. I'm using wooden hoppers because I just don't think that this smelter is going to produce enough that's going to warrant me to actually use. Oh, you know what? We could have actually built this up, but then again, this would have been... See, what I'm thinking of now is, do you know what? This is fine. That's how that one is. This is fine. This will do. Don't overthink it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop a hopper here, hopper here, hopper here, and hopper here. And we're going to test some chests. We're going to pop a chest here, we're going to pop a chest here, we're going to pop a chest up there, and there we go. All done and dusted. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, just because I've got a fair amount of wood, I'm just going to utilize this as well as some of this oak wood just to make some charcoal. And I am going to repeat the same design on the opposite side as well when we move stuff over there. But this way I can at least show you how this works. And there we go. That's going to make us some charcoal. As you can see, that's smelting down lovely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill a top chest. The one over there I'm probably going to fill with stone because, like I said, I do want to have stone. I do want to use stone variants. Where's my logs gone? So yeah, let me get some more work done on this. Let me get some more things moved over. And I'll bring you back in just a little bit. Alrighty guys, welcome back. And I've done a little bit between clips. Actually, I've done quite a lot between clips actually. Did I not? Oh, I must have only had 2 hoppers. So I'm just bringing the last of our trees over. I've decided to keep the ironwood. Don't know why they're going like that. But they usually do that when there's no place to put an item. But there should be places to put items. And as you can see, I've got the vast majority of everything in place. There are some little bit of little snippet bits that just aren't in place yet. Stuff like string, coal pieces, and just otherwise smaller yet more generally common items. Some of these chests I haven't moved over, but I did want to bring you guys back, show you exactly what I've been doing, but it doesn't want to let me sleep right now. Burt Reynolds. I'm sure it's an actor or something. Come on. Oh, that was a quick drink of that one. I should feel like a drink myself. Nice cold kind of Pepsi. Oh, Pepsi have done a new flavour, the raspberry. Oh, it's beautiful. It's like the best thing I've ever drank. Problem is, where I live, it's more expensive than petrol. And that's not just a quick jab, that's the truth. It's $1.36 for petrol or gas where I live, $1.36. Oh no, $1.26. Diesel's $1.36. But for 2 500 millilitres bottles of Pepsi Max raspberry, it's £1.70. And they don't have the other bottles. They do them in the town just a few miles away, but in my village they don't. They just do the small bottles, so you have to pay through the roof for them. More expensive than petrol. But as you can see, I've got most of these in place. There are a couple of little snippet bits like string that needs more of a home. And then, of course, I actually didn't do the ironwood, which is going to be a little bit more difficult because I don't know if I want to put these. I think I want to put these in its own sort of set here, but yeah, I do need to figure out what I'm going to do with those, and again, what I'm going to do with a lot of these. I think the string itself, though, we can just pop the string sort of up here. We could pop a couple of these up here. because we don't actually have anything going to that one. So I can go ahead and do that, and then I can go ahead and put a pipe going to it. And we popped that on this one, didn't we? So there we go. Could have just gone there, look. But yeah, at least that's going to get the string put in there now. There are a couple of other little bits and bobs that we need to do. And I do need to move across quite a lot. But I've been playing SkyFactory since like 9 o'clock this morning. And it's coming up to 5 o'clock. I've been playing it all day, man. I've been addicted. So I think it's about time that I at least start to wrap this up. So just going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my best to get this base sorted between now and the next episode. So if you don't know how I record a week in advance. So all of the videos that you're seeing this week was actually recorded last week. And I know that for you guys, it's probably only going to be a day between episodes 7 and 8. Unless I've miscounted my episodes, and this is episode 8 and not 7. Or this is episode 6, which is entirely possible. You know, I'm only human after all. So I may have made a mistake. But if I have, I apologize for that. But the way that I record means that it's currently Thursday for me, and I'm recording next week's modded videos now, and this is the last modded video that I've got to record. So I'm going to try and get some more videos done Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I've had a bit of a lazy week this week when it comes to work. I've been kind of just playing more video games than I should. But I work for myself. I can afford a lazy week or two. It's about time I spent some time. But yeah, so I think I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to get all the stuff moved over in my own free time over the next couple of days and whatnot. But yeah, so if you've enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel and I really do appreciate it. So please do leave that like. And click subscribe if you want to see more from me. Guys, I'm Casey. I want to thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.